So there is this assumption that if we all embraced open science, then we would have integrated development across the world, and we will have research that brings practical solutions to the problems facing communities. The global north is far ahead of the global south when it comes to research output, when it comes to the research process, and when it comes to innovation. And we also know that there are infrastructural gaps that exist in the global south. If you look at the example I gave, an open educational resource that was made specifically with resource-poor communities, developing countries in mind, the data shows that utilization was higher in the global north, the United States, the UK, with the exception of India. So this tells us that if we have an open system, we might, without taking deliberate action to create equality and social justice, we might just end up with perpetuating the same geographical and demographic inequalities that exist in the system that we are trying to change. So basically, if open science is going to give us integrated development, inclusive development, then we cannot just stop at achieving open. We must go one step right now by trying to deliberately engage communities and demographics and languages and geographies in order to make sure that we have integrated development and that collaborative research that is being enabled by openness is collaborative in the true sense of it, in terms of the fact that the researchers from the global south are trained to have the same capacities that their counterparts in the global north have, that they are engaged and involved in every step of the open research or open science process, right from the conceptualization of the research process, the design of the research problem, the analysis of the data, and the publication of the results. Currently, in Africa, there are still certain problems. There is still a need for raising awareness and a need for providing infrastructure, because there are certain tools that promote openness, like affordable internet access, like open infrastructure that includes things like institutional repositories, platforms like CRIS, and the know-how of how to run this system. Okay, DSpace and all of that. Requirement for APC is a little bit on the high side for a lot of people, even though there are journals who offer incentives like APC waivers. It's currently not enough. We probably need a model that eliminates APCs, okay? And clearly, research funders have a role to play in mandating open access in the research that they fund. But all of us as stakeholders have a responsibility to educate our colleagues within academia in Africa about the benefits of openness. And I feel that current outreaches place too much emphasis on engaging librarians. Many librarians that I know are already supporters of the open access model or the open science message. We need to engage the researchers themselves more. We need to engage scientists, faculty more. So we need to evolve strategies for doing this, and we need to be conscious about it. Okay, when we are giving out grants, when we are organizing conferences, we need to reach out to researchers from Africa so that they can become ambassadors for the message that we are trying to pass across, and become examples to their colleagues in their individual institutions.